Steve, are you ready?
I'm ready, and here we go. It's just do the deal for the 4th of July event.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Greg Hennis alongside Steve Silverio, and why are we ready? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There are sales. There are more sales. And then there is the 4th of July spectacular right here at the all-new Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike in the heart of Bensalem, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal.
And ladies and gentlemen, as Steve alluded to, it is July 4th weekend, and we are about to kick off an event. But before we get into the specifics, we want to let you know this. Steve, if they're in Jersey, if they're in Pennsylvania, if they're in Delaware, if they're in the Lehigh Valley, hey, if they're at the beach or the mountains, anywhere in those areas, guess what? This is the place to be, Steve. We are right smack in the middle of the Delaware Valley and not too far from the Lehigh Valley and a stone's throw to the beaches.
Well, we got what I like to refer to back in the day as the tri-state area,
yes,
which is Jersey, Delaware, and Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And if you're within the sound of our voice, and what that means is that if you're watching this commercial, no matter where you are, this sale is going to be able to loosen it up and let everybody out there know that we're going to have, which I can't remember when I've even had the sale the last time. It was many, many years ago. It's going to be the no credit check event. Now, you're sitting there.
What?
Right.
What?
Well, if you're sitting there and you're saying, I've been told time and time again because of my credit. Well, you come down here and you ask for the team down here. You've got Dee, you've got Justin, you've got James, you've got Trevor, you've got Mo, you've got Nada. You've got a team of people down here that are promising you that they're going to get you a car with a no credit check weekend. Now, I'm telling you, we're going to take all the gloves off. We're going to drop all the barriers of why you can't buy a car. The only two things you need, you do need a job.
Got to have a job.
Got to have a job to make the payment, and I concur and I agree with every bank in the country. You got to be able to make the loan, and quite frankly, I want you to make the loan payment and pay your bill, because I want to be able to bring you back here in another year or 2 years or every time you feel is what right, and have say, Steve, thanks for reestablishing my credit. I want to buy another car from you. So it's a little bit of selfish reasons. First thing. Second thing is we're going to have an abundance of automobiles. We've opened up the pipeline in my other two stores. One store has 250 cars in it, and that's just outside Baltimore. Those cars are going to be available to the team here. We got another 125 at Devon, and we're going to have 75 to 80 here. So between it all, you're going to have 400 automobiles to pick from. Philly, you asked for it, and you got it. This Independence Weekend through July 5th. It's the no credit check event. Auto Outlet of PA will not, does not, has not checked your credit. Trade Amnesty. If you're $5,000, if you're $10,000, if you're $15,000, if you're $20,000 upside down on your car, I will pay it off. Philly, you know me. All I do is buy cars, I sell cars, and I just do the deal. And from my family to yours, may God bless.
So, ladies and gentlemen, between now and the close of business, Monday, July 5th, this ad will not be repeated. Here's what it is. A no credit check event going on at the Auto Outlet of PA. And as Steve said, the only qualification for this event is some pay stubs, some proof of residence, and your willingness to get an automobile. And Steve, what is great about this is, I hate to say it this way, but we'll say it this way. If you've had some situations in the past, guess what? It's kind of tucked away. It's kind of underneath the carpet,
it's going to be what we call, you're going to get a one-time get-out-of-jail card on this event.
It's a big-time one.
It's going to be a big-time get-out-of-jail. Not only are we going to get rid of the vehicle that you're in, no matter how much you owe. Think about that. You could owe $20,000. Car could be worth $5,000. What are we doing? We're going to get rid of that loan for you. We're not going to check your credit. We at the dealership, and I've told Dee, no, we're not checking anybody's credit. The customer's going to come in. We're going to dealing with one or two banks in this situation, okay? And we're going to put some cars down the road. I've got their commitment for this 4 days. They want to lend money.
They're anxious, aren't they?
They're anxious. They want to lend you some money. They want to make sure a couple things. You live where you say you live. You got a job. And You need a new car, new to you. It's pre-owned.
What about those people, Steve, that are on a fixed income, such as a permanent disability, a pension, things like that? Or is that verifiable type situations that you're talking about?
Let me tell you something. On a fixed income, you're even in a better position because that fixed income is exactly what it says. You get that for the rest of your life in most cases, whether it's Social Security, what they call SSI, disability, pensions, all that.
Alimony, palimony.
Guaranteed money. Guaranteed money. Let me tell you something. There's nothing better than that. They know you're going to be making X amount of dollars. And again, let's go over it again. What do we got going on this weekend?
No credit check.
No credit check. No credit check. No credit check.
You're hyped up for this. You're excited about this.
I'm telling you, I haven't seen this in years. When we sat down at the table the other day, Greg, and I said, Greg, what can we do for this 4-day event? I want to do something very special.
This is special.
I can't run all month.
This is special.
And this is special, okay?
People love it.
Philly, you asked for it, and you got it. This Independence Weekend through July 5th. It's the No Credit Check event. Auto Outlet of PA will not, does not, has not checked your credit. Trade Amnesty. If you're $5,000, if you're $10,000, if you're $15,000, if you're $20,000 upside down on your car, I will pay it off. Philly, you know me. All I do is buy cars, I sell cars, and I just do the deal. And from my family to yours, may God bless. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm going to have so many extra salespeople here to take care of you.
They're not running their credit.
I'm going to need appraisers here.
Hey.
I'm going to need detailers. I'm going to need double.
You think you can get the bank reps off the beach for the weekend to get them here for this event?
That's going to be a tough one, but I'm certainly going to ask because I would like to have 1 or 2 bank reps here to handle this event. But I know this. It's going to be huge. It's going to give you an opportunity, and I know how many times we see it. Like, again, and I've said this 100 times if I haven't said it once. 60-something% of the people have less than a 550 FICO or less than a 600 FICO score. So you're sitting there. You are the majority of everybody that's got a little blip in their credit. Okay, I don't care who you are. The banks know this. The banks know this. They want to lend money. I've got the cars that the banks love because we service all of our cars.
They're just right.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we don't just give you the car as is and tell you to have a nice day. You know, this is connected to my name and my Devon Nissan store. And as most of you folks know, I've been on these shows for many, many years at the old Chevy store on Roosevelt Boulevard. And again, you know, and I'll keep going over because I'm very proud of this number. Inside 7 years, going on 8 years, we've sold 17 to 18,000 automobiles in the city.
That's saying something. That's saying something.
And again, I thank you, the people that came in here and trusted me to sell you a car, get you in the car of your dreams or close to your dreams as best as I can. They're not Bentleys and they're not Rolls Royces, but they're nicer than hopefully what you're driving. And you deserve for everything that you've all been through. And us, we all families, this pandemic last year and everything, and I hate to bring up any negatives, but hey, listen, that was a tough situation. Oof. A lot of jobs changed. A lot of things changed in everybody's lives.
Life changed.
Everybody's life changed. It's just a little different perspective on the way we all look at things right now. We're coming out of it or we're out of it. Everywhere I go now, 70% of the people I see in most of these stores got the mask off. Mostly everybody's got their flu shots. So, you know, we're feeling pretty good about that. And there's, you know, some people that don't trust it and some people that do. I was one of the guys that happened to trust it because of my age. I got the shots. Okay. I feel pretty good about it. Okay. You know, bless the good Lord. He protected me during this whole thing. I didn't get sick. I didn't have a cold, not a sniffle. I was able to work through the whole thing. A lot of you people couldn't. There was a lot of people, I'm sure, a lot of people sitting out there had some families and their families maybe got sick.
Family members, sure.
So, again, take my hat off to you folks. You made it through it. This year is a lot different. I feel more excited about this year.
You're taking the gloves off this year.
Business has been great this year. And again, at all my stores, I got to thank you, the people. You've came, you've purchased. And I can't thank you enough. I just really can't thank you all enough. I appreciate your business. I'm there. If you need anything, you all know where to reach me. At any one of my stores, you call them, I'll pick up. In most cases, I'll call you back from my cell phone. Every case, I'll call you back. But some cases, I call back on my cell phone. It doesn't make a difference. I will get in touch with you. You just leave me a message. I'll make sure, whether at Auto Outlet of PA, Devon, Nissan. If you folks are in Wilmington and you want to run down to the Auto Mall, Maryland Auto Mall, Jimmy the Boxer, they call it.
Down in Dover. They can go down and visit him.
Exactly. You're 30 minutes. From Wilmington, Delaware to my other store, it's 30 minutes, okay? It's about 40 to here. Do I want you to come here? Absolutely. This is the show I'm doing, all right? I want you to come here. I'm telling you now, this no credit check is the way to go. You folks that have been sitting there and hearing about bad credit, you're not going to hear about that here.
No, we're going to say no credit check.
Yeah,
They're
no
not
credit
going
check.
to check your credit this weekend.
I have nothing to do with it. We're going to get you a car. We're going to pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Hey, and if worse comes to worse and none of it works out and you just want to sell me your car,
you'll buy it.
I'll buy your car and get you out of that payment and you can walk.
And you're stepping up there too, aren't you, Steve?
I'm stepping up there
for those cars, aren't you?
I'm overpaying for the cars. I need inventory. And you people have probably heard, we need inventory. Most dealers need inventory. I'm willing to step up and buy your car. Let's go. Make this a big sales event.
It's big.
I want to see this thing, the roof come off this place in those 4 days. You come on down here, and I promise you're going to drive out in a brand new automobile. Philly, you asked for it, and you got it. This Independence Weekend through July 5th. It's the No Credit Check event. Auto Outlet of PA will not, does not, has not checked your credit. Trade Amnesty. If you're $5,000, if you're $10,000, if you're $15,000, if you're $20,000 upside down on your car, I will pay it off. Philly, you know me. All I do is buy cars, I sell cars, and I just do the deal. And from my family to yours, may God bless.
It is a no credit check event going on Thursday the 1st, Friday the 2nd, Saturday the 3rd, and of course, Monday the 5th till the close of business. The Auto Outlet of PA will not check your credit with the no credit check event. Don't forget, bring in the pay stubs, bring in proof of residence, and get ready to have a wonderful experience. All of your past problems, well, guess what, folks? As Steve said, you're going to get the get out of jail card this weekend right here. Talk about some independence, Steve. It is an independent sale like none I've ever heard of. It's back for the first time in, my goodness, at least 5 or 6 years, maybe longer.
I can't remember the last time we had it.
Credit check.
I think we had it back in Roosevelt Boulevard many, many years ago, and I remember it being pretty big. Why I never came back with it, I don't remember why. I just all of a sudden, you and I were talking and saying, going over some old sales events. We said what really worked, what was good.
They love it.
What did the people really respond to? And we came up with the no credit check, and it's easy.
It's unique.
It's unique.
You're not going to hear no.
Exactly. And let me tell you something, folks. In all of Philadelphia, in all the surrounding areas, there's only one person in this city that does what?
The no credit check.
Just do the deal. And the no credit check.
Yes. Now, Steve, you mentioned inventory. Let's move over and take a look at some of the stars of the show, the cars, because let's face it, it's one thing to have the no credit check event. It's another thing to have a great selection of inventory. We've got it right here at the Auto Outlet of PA. Steve, let's walk over and take a look at some of the real stars of the show, the cars.
Philly, you asked for it, and you got it. This Independence Weekend through July 5th. It's the no credit check event. Auto Outlet of PA will not, does not, has not checked your credit. Trade Amnesty. If you're $5,000, if you're $10,000, if you're $15,000, if you're $20,000 upside down on your car, I will pay it off. Philly, you know me. All I do is buy cars, I sell cars, and I just do the deal. And from my family to yours, may God bless.
All right, Steve, so you said you had some nice inventory. Look at the first one, 14 Mercedes. Wow.
I'm telling you, 14 Mercedes. Watch this. How many miles do you think a 14 should have at 7 years old? Let's go 12,000 a year. That's low miles. 7 times 12. That's 84,000 miles. How about if I told you this car had 50?
Huh?
I'd be lying. How about if I told you the car had 30?
Under 30?
I'd really be lying.
Whoa.
But watch what the car really has. 6,000 miles. This car is brand new.
That was kept in the garage for all those years.
Kept in the garage. 6,000 miles. This car is a dual panel roof. Gray automobile, what they call graphite gray. or a Thunder Gray in the Mercedes language. AMG package, not an AMG car with the 700 horsepower, 600, but it's got the AMG package on it. It's got the black wheels, which he'll show you. David will show you as soon as we get through doing this. And bring the camera over here. And this car has it all. You have a customized interior, which he'll show you the interior. You've got the racing stripes. This is the car. I'm telling you, folks, and it's reasonably priced. Get down here quickly. This is going to be one of the first ones to go.
And not to mention, it's available during the No Credit Check event now through the close of business Monday, July 5th. Now, over here, Steve, we have what?
A Dodge Durango Limited in one of my favorite colors, the burgundy.
Oh, yeah.
In a lot of the makes and models, they have them today. I love this. It's a metallic-y color. A lot of speckles, a lot of gold in it. You got the running boards, the mag wheels, the big rims and tires, sunroof leather, backup cameras, heated seats, air-cooled seats. It's a limited, and let me tell you something. These cars you can't find. These are cars that you're never going to find. Again, go back over this 6,000-mile car, you're not going to find it. Durangos, very, very difficult. I looked online the other night, and I was looking at all the inventory and what people have and what people don't have. There's limited supply of cars, folks. I've got one for everybody. Come down here, 6-passenger automobiles, got the extra seat for the family. This car here won't last long either. It'll be gone by the end of the 4th day. Get here early.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. Remember, we've got the inventory, and oh yeah, now through July 5th only, not to be repeated, the No Credit Check event. Where at, Steve? The Auto Outlet, right?
Auto Outlet of PA, and remember, there's only one guy in this city that just does the deal.
And the No Credit Check event.
And the No Credit Check event. Philly, you asked for it, and you got it. This Independence Weekend through July 5th. It's the No Credit Check event. Auto Outlet of PA will not, does not, has not checked your credit. Trade Amnesty. If you're $5,000, if you're $10,000, if you're $15,000, if you're $20,000 upside down on your car, I will pay it off. Philly, you know me. All I do is buy cars, I sell cars, and I just do the deal. And from my family to yours, may God bless.
Steve, I know we've heard it many, many times. You can't sell from an empty shelf, and not only are the shelves full here at the Auto Outlet of PA and at your other stores, but we not only are going to show you one Challenger, we're going to show you two. Actually, we're going to show you three Challengers. 1, 2, 3.
And they range anywhere from a 2019 to a 2016 and everything in the middle. This particular one right here is an SXT loaded automobile with 21,000 miles. Still under factory warranty, 5-year 60 at no extra charge to you. This is the car of most people's dreams. Most dealers don't have any. I've got 3.
Hey!
That doesn't mean to wait. These might go the first day. I looked online again.
Especially with no credit check.
And with no credit check, I looked online, and there's none in the 3-state area. The tri-state area, there's none of these cars. 21,000 miles on this one. This one here's a 16 in a hard-to-get orange, which is, believe it or not, one of the most popular colors other than the yellow in this car.
Love the striping.
Striping, it's obviously a sports model. It's got the bigger rims and tires. You got a sunroof. You got leather. You've got it all. This car right here. Then you've got another 19 over here that's similar to the first one, except this car here doesn't have 21,000 miles on it. It's got 13,000 miles.
Hey, that's not even broken in.
And it's not even broken in. It's got 1 year's worth of use, and the car's 3 years old, 2 years old. So I'm telling you, you've got 3 sports cars that are the hottest cars on the market. None in the tri-state area. We've had calls on these cars already. People calling from other states because they're online, and obviously you can shop across the country on these cars because of the internet today. So I'd rather sell it locally. I want to make a local family happy. Not that a guy comes from Ohio or comes from Florida or Virginia. Hey, I want to sell it locally. I am able to do the servicing for you. I'll be able to sell maybe a family member, a friend, because again, keep in mind we have a $300 referral fee for everybody that sends us a customer down here. Make sure you let them know that you sent them. You get a $300 referral fee. So there's a lot of good things by selling the cars locally. I want to sell to somebody locally within this tri-state area.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, think of this. Even if another dealer had the selection that Steve has of the Challengers, here's something they don't have. They do not have the no credit check event going on right now, July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and Monday, July 5th, right here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. Steve, what do you say to the no credit check event and trade amnesty?
Guaranteed financing, guaranteed credit approval, guaranteed we'll buy your car no matter how much you owe. And also, it's the home of Just Do the Deal. Philly, you asked for it, and you got it. This Independence Weekend through July 5th. It's the No Credit Check event. Auto Outlet of PA will not, does not, has not checked your credit. Trade amnesty. If you're $5,000, if you're $10,000, if you're $15,000, if you're $20,000 upside down on your car, I will pay it off. Philly, you know me. All I do is buy cars, I sell cars, and I just do the deal. And from my family to yours, may God bless.
All right, Steve, here at the Auto Outlet of PA, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem. Here's the question. You have trucks, and more trucks, don't you? It's amazing.
We've got trucks. We just went through. We have a Durangos. We have Mercedes. We have sports cars. What is the #1 selling vehicle in this whole tri-state area is pickup trucks.
Really?
Pickup trucks are very difficult to get right now. I've got a Dodge Hemi 5.7 liter crew cab, big rims and tires, low miles, and loaded, all right? These trucks are priced to sell. I know there's not a lot out there, but this 4-day event, whether it's price is not going to be a problem on you buying a car for price. It's not going to be a problem about how much money you got down. It's not going to be a problem on how much you want for your trade.
Or your credit.
And now I've taken the other thing that's always the problem is
Yes.
what kind of credit do I have? We got a 4-day credit check event. No credit check event. You've got to get here early to get to selection. We've taken all the fences down and all the barriers.
Really?
So if you're sitting there and your wife's looking at you, or maybe the other way around, the husband looking at the wife, honey, it's time to buy a car now.
This
You've
is
been
the way
telling me
we're going to
no.
get one. We're going to get one this weekend.
You've been telling me, honey, we don't have the credit. We don't have the down payment. We owe too much on our trade. All those areas, I've taken them away. Now when you look at your significant other that helps you make a decision on any of these large purchases, there's no reason now. You got to get here for this 4-day event. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth your while, and guess what? You deserve it. What we went through in the last year and a half with jobs and sicknesses and everything that went through in this United States of America, all right? We had a changing of the guards. Everything has been for the better. Let me tell you something. Come on down. It's a no credit check weekend. I keep saying it. He keeps repeating it.
It's been a long time since you've done one, and it'll probably be a long time till you do it
You've got to know how
again.
important this event is. So come on down. We got the trucks. I've got lines of trucks.
Look
I
at
got
them.
another Ford. I got another Dodge.
SUVs.
All right. At my Chevy store, I got trucks over there. I've even got a 2020 Chevy Silverado. Just go to the website, AOP.com or AutoOutletofPA.com, JustDoTheDeal.com, DevonNissan.com, and you'll see all the inventory. And now we have a new addition to the family. We just had a new child.
Hey!
I don't know if you all remember the gentleman used to work with me. He's called Jimmy the Boxer.
Yes, Boxer.
I've moved, Jimmy and myself have moved up to Baltimore, and we got a store up there, right? It's not really, I say Baltimore, but it's half hour this side of Baltimore going towards Delaware. So it's like a half hour, 35 minutes outside Wilmington. It's called Maryland Auto Mall / Jimmy the Boxer. He's got another 250 cars over there.
Wow.
So we've got cars. We've got the availability with all the banks to get you approved, which is the most important part of this, is getting you approved. You can't pick out a car. I can't pay off your trade. I can't do any of that until I get you approved first. Then we can sit down and talk about where you want your payment, how I got to pay off your car no matter how much you owe. And then at the end of it all, if none of it all works, you say, listen, Steve, here's the keys to my car. Pay off my car. Let me out of that $500-600 payment that I didn't want, and let's go on down the road. I'm happy at that. Any one of this through. I'm here for only 2 things. I buy cars and I sell cars. There's only 2 things I do. I buy cars and sell cars. Selling cars, it comes with credit, getting you out of your trade, getting the payment that you want, but getting the down payment that everybody needs to put down. I take all that away now. in one of these two things. I buy your car or I sell you a car. There's no reason. Come on down, 4-day event.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the bottom line. I can hear it all around the Delaware Valley right now. So, you know, the husband, the wife, they're sitting around talking, or the boyfriend, the girlfriend, significant other, whatever the case may be. Honey, or what are you doing this weekend? We're going to see Steve. Why are we going to go see Steve? He is doing a no credit check event. So if the reason that you haven't been to see Steve is because you know you have let's put it to you this way, a few issues that you've dealt with, this weekend, it does not matter. Come see Steve. Come see the crew. They're not going to be at the beaches. They're going to be right here, 1515 Bristol Pike, right here in the heart of Bensalem for the no credit check event. And what does that mean? That means this weekend, Thursday the 1st, Friday the 2nd, Saturday the 3rd, or Monday the 5th, the Auto Outlet of PA will not run your credit. But here's what you do need to bring with you. Got to bring proof of a job. Pay stubs, ideal. Proof of residence. And in addition to that, be ready to find the automobile of your dreams. Now, if you say, well, I don't need a car right now, but I have some extra ones at home and I want to move them along. Well, come on by, see Steve. He's overpaying for your vehicle right now. He needs the cars, he wants the cars, and he's going to step up and pay for them. Now, Steve, also during this unprecedented July 4th weekend event through Monday, July 5th, you have trade amnesty. You're not scared of the $5,000 upside down. I know you're not scared of 10, you're not scared of 15, and in some cases you're not scared of 20 or 25, are you?
I'm not scared of anything. You bring it on. You bring the car that you owe more money on than you've ever seen in your whole life. You bring that car to me, we're getting you out of the car. No problem at all. Philly, you asked for it, and you got it. This Independence Weekend through July 5th. It's the No Credit Check event. Auto Outlet of PA will not, does not, has not checked your credit. Trade amnesty. If you're $5,000, if you're $10,000, if you're $15,000, if you're $20,000 upside down on your car, I will pay it off. Philly, you know me. All I do is buy cars, I sell cars, and I just do the deal. And from my family to yours, may God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember it is going on here at the Auto Outlet of PA. If you were look at the Delaware Valley, if you're in Wilmington, you're in Camden, you're in Atlantic City, you're in Allentown, hey, no matter where you are, if you're in Philadelphia, if you're in the Great Northeast, you look at the Auto Outlet of PA in Bensalem and 1515 Bristol Pike, you are going to see that we are moments away from you. So, if the only thing that has been keeping you from buying a car has been the fact is, you know your credit has not always been up to snuff. This weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday, it does not matter. Let me say that again. Steve, this weekend, with a no credit check event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday, regardless of any problems you've had in the past, your credit problems do not matter. That is for real, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Steve, in addition to that, here at the Auto Outlet of PA, we always like to end our programs, say a little something to the folks at home, talk to them, and we'll let you take us home from there. Go ahead, Steve.
Thank you very much, Greg. And again, thank you to you and your team. We've been together for a lot of years, and you've brought a lot of people into the stores. And again, 18,000 cars wasn't by accident. But I do want to thank everybody out there, all 18,000 of you people. If you've seen this show and you're out there watching it right now, because I know hundreds of thousands of people do watch this show, okay? Thank you, and thank you for coming to my stores and having enough faith and trust in me to buy a car from us, okay? We've kicked off a huge event for you, a no credit check event, but thank you very much. And we've got to end the program by saying what's important to me is none of this would be available if it wasn't for the good Lord. And I want to thank the good Lord. I want to thank you, the people. And from my family to you, may God bless.